Hey beautifuls! So today I am giving you guys a first impressions on a few of the Primark makeup items that I got in my haul a few weeks back. It's been a while and I just really wanted to do it for you guys because I really wanted to try these out for myself. I love Primark, or I'm sorry, Primark, as I guess that's how it's properly called. I call it Primark. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that call it Primark, so I'm sorry to offend Primark. I've just been having a lot of fun and been just really chilling out the last few weeks as well, and I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of weird for me to get back into like a filming schedule, even though this week has just gone to shit. Let's just be honest here. I've had a few like emotional things. I've had a falling out with a friend and I'm just kind of sad at the moment, but we're gonna keep on with it, and I haven't been doing observations. So next week we will get back on it and we will do everything, and I have literally like 3 major things to do, one after another this weekend. So that's what I'll be spending my weekend doing. But with that all being said, if you guys want to see first impressions on these 3 items, one is the PS Earth eyeshadow palette, which packaging is very similar to MAC. I just compared it. I just tried to film this before, so I did try to compare it, and besides this little lip right here, like, they are basically identical, which is really cool. This was only $3. And then we have the matte translucent powder. It is pressed and it was also $3. I'm kind of nervous because I haven't used translucent powder as a setting powder for my face in a very long time, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. And then of course we have the blush, which I think I'm most excited for with the eyeshadow palette, a mineral based blush in the color Baby Girl, and it was also $3. If these products work out really well, I'm gonna be really happy because they were $3 each. I mean, you can't beat $3. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous because they say that Forever 21 and H&M's makeup's kind of not that good, so I'm just crossing my fingers that Primark makeup's good. I just kind of don't want to be disappointed by it. By the way, I suck with vlogs, but we already know this. So tonight, actually, this video is gonna be posted. I'm gonna be editing, hopefully, a compilation of things that just happened over the course of June, so I could just be done with it, and then I'm gonna restart the vlogs again because I've just been very behind and everything in life, and I've just, yeah, so no excuses. I'm just a really bad YouTuber, so I'm really sorry. My subbies know that I try, so I guess that's all that matters, that I try, right? So I already have my primer and foundation on, so the first thing I'm gonna try out is this PS matte translucent powder, and I'm gonna that's just what it looks like. Feels relatively soft, so I'm just gonna use my flat, oh hello, this brush is like so fucked up right now. Flat top powder brush. This is what I use to apply powder with. Easiest for me to get it on there, so I'm just gonna swirl my brush in there, get some off. There's definitely a lot of powder. You guys can see right there that has kind of fallen out after I swirled my brush in there. But again, being $3, it's kind of expected. Well, it doesn't seem like it's casting... Fucking bitch. It doesn't seem like it's casting much of a white cast on my face compared to the other side, so far that I kind of like. This actually kind of reminds me of the Hard Candy pressed translucent powder that I really like because it also doesn't have a really intense white cast to it, and it still makes you look matte all day long, which is what I like. I don't really notice much of a difference. If anything, it just brightened my face up a little bit. It definitely lightened it up, so if you want to use this with darker foundation, I think it would definitely lighten it up a little bit. I mean, that's just what I'm noticing. So yeah, I feel like my face does look a lot lighter now that I use that powder, but I don't notice any white anywhere, and it doesn't look really like I'm gonna have a lot of flashback, but again, we will test that. I will test that in an Instagram photo, and I will post it to my Instagram. Every time I do my makeup, I have to take a picture. I don't know. It's just me. Maybe it's just my narcissistic mind. Oh my god! But I just have to do it, so I don't know. This is gonna be the second tutorial where I drop everything. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It does seem like very nice, sleek packaging though, which I do like. It doesn't seem very bulky. It is kind of cheap, obviously, because it was $3. But so far, I do have to say that I really, really like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so next we're just gonna put on some primer quick, and I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Okay, so next, this is what all of the shadows look like in here. I'm just gonna go for like a basic eyeshadow look that I always go to, that you guys know, because I'm not really one to be really crazy with eyeshadow. I am trying to experiment a lot more. I'm just basic with my shit. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna take this color right here. They all look very shimmery. There is definitely powder fallout from that. My camera likes to shut off. So far, I do like the shadow. I think it blends out pretty well. I feel like it's bunching up just a little bit in my crease. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but I feel like there's just a little bit of patchiness. I'm gonna try and hurry this video up because I don't know what the hell my phone decided to do that for. And it actually works out pretty well. Just that little bit of patchiness I'm not a big fan of, but I think this blended out pretty nicely, so I'm very happy about it. Okay, so next I'm just going to take this color right here in the pan, and I'm just gonna work work that on my outer corner. I don't really do too crazy of eyeshadow anymore. Like, I don't have like a specific crazy ass routine, but I just like my eyes to look more defined now that I'm getting older. Like, I don't like them to just look like I have a bunch of shadow on them, if that makes sense. I'm probably not making sense, but this is also kind of doing the same thing. Like, it's still blending out really well, but I could definitely see on the ends like it's not blending out to its full potential, so that part kind of sucks, as you guys can kind of see. I feel like these colors both kind of look the same. The shadow is definitely not bad. Definitely looks pretty nice. Finally, we're just gonna move on to one last shade, and I think I'm gonna go with this, maybe this peachy shade right here, just because it's a lot lighter, and I do like lighter-ish colors on my lid. I feel like that didn't really do much. It's definitely not as light as I wanted. I'm sorry I'm going quickly, by the way, you guys. I don't know why my phone shut off. I feel like I have enough memory, so I'm just like, oh crap. These shadows also do knock off a lot of powder. I feel like maybe all the Primark makeup does this because it is so cheap, but I mean, it's not terrible, but I just wish that the color was a little bit lighter because I like to use lighter colors in my inner corners and onto my lid. So I'm just gonna blend it out slightly, and it's a pretty neutral ass look. Holy crap. Definitely not what I had in mind. So I'm just gonna place a little bit of this this white shade that's in this palette. I'm just gonna put it on top just because I want to brighten it a little bit. I just feel like it's a little too blah for my liking, and just gonna blend it out. That's my basic eyeshadow look. In conclusion of this palette, I think it's pretty nice. It did blend out really well, except for noticing some patchiness when I was using my crease color. The colors kind of look like they mesh together, which I don't really like. It is pretty nice consistency, I have to say, and it is powdery. Do I think this is worth it? I mean, if you want something quick and easy to throw on, you don't really care about it lasting all day, running errands, you're a mom, whatever the case, then I do recommend, if you do have Primark around you or you want to try and buy online. I don't think you can buy their stuff online. I tried one time. They basically made me put together like an outfit in order to buy it, but I didn't end up actually purchasing it because it would have shipped all the way from the UK. So I don't know. I hope Primark comes out with like a website for the US. That'd be really great. I don't think I would recommend this for long-term use, but again, I'll let you guys know the results of everything down below in the description box, so you'll know if this lasted me all day or if it just creased. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and do the blush. We're back after pretty much almost all of my makeup is done. I trimmed my brows. I've been watching videos. You guys know the whole spiel. So this is the mineral based blush in Baby Girl, and I have to say, first off, the packaging obviously feels cheap, but you know, what can you do? And the inside of it, ooh, hello, it's like a little bit powdery in there, but I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. small tapered brush. This is what I always use for blush, and I'm just gonna, wow, that's actually pretty pigmented. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess, and we're gonna just put it on the face and see how it goes. Wow, that's really pigmented. Oh my god. We're gonna have to blend this out a little bit, you guys. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a couple taps this time, and I'm not gonna like go crazy. But it does give you a really nice color payoff, and it doesn't seem really patchy. Yeah, this one looks a little bit better this side. This side's just a little bit too crazy for me. I like it. I think it meshes really well into my face, besides the fact that I do need to blend it out. But I do have to say, this is also very powdery, but it's a really pretty color. So I really like it so far, and it just melted like right into my skin. So I really like that. So I'm just gonna blend it out, and then I'm gonna use a highlighter I've never used before. Just decided to throw it in because ever since I bought the Unicorn collection from Wet n Wild, I've never tried this highlighter before. So I think it's time, you guys. I think it's time we dive in. Blend it out. It does look a lot nicer. I know I took like the majority of it off, but I never really like an extreme amount of blush, even if it's really pigmented. That's just always been me. Highlight, I'm gonna use the Color Icon Rainbow Highlighter and Bronze Over the Rainbow. I love the other one. I forgot what it's called. I have it in my drawer somewhere, but I really love the other one that it came with, and I have yet to use the Rainbow Highlighter again. I just really wanted to try this because I haven't tried it since I did that video, and I know I tend to build up makeup that I haven't tried. Not sure why I do that, so I'm just gonna tap in there. Hope it doesn't come out super bronze because I'm going to be like, oh crap. So, ooh, that's actually really pretty. It's not crazy brown bronzed like I kind of was scared that it was going to be. Just like with the Nicole Guerrero palette. I was like, oh my god, it's going to be orange. And everyone's like, Sam, no, it's not. And then I was like, okay, well, you don't got to be snotty about it. But I like it. This is a really nice highlight. So I'm just gonna highlight the rest of my face. I like a lot of highlight depending on the day. This one is definitely, I have to say these are like in the middle of finely milled. I feel like this one's a little bit more fine than the other highlight that was in the collection, the lighter one, but I definitely think that it just gives you such a nice glow. I don't know if you could see that in the, but I really enjoy it. Ooh, except for that, it's a little too much. I'm still that girl that highlights every part of her face, so I don't care. I do not care. And if this stops recording again, I'm gonna get really angry. And since it's already humid outside, why not make ourselves look even more greasy than we probably already will be? But I really like that. And I was gonna put on my e.l.f. one, but I'm just gonna finish up my face and I'll come back and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I'm back and my hair looks really weird today. I don't know, I really don't know, so I'm sorry, and my bun looks awful. But anyway, so my final thoughts on all these, that I do really like them. However, I feel like I'm more of a fan of the blush than anything that I've bought, just because I feel like this, as you guys can see, just like it mushed into one color, even though I used two. Well, actually, these kind of are similar to each other, but this one has more of a taupey tone and then this one's a little bit more red, but it just kind of looks to me like it just went yeah and just meshed all together. And I also used this color on my lid, but I feel like you can't really see it, so I did have to put a little bit of the white on top. Please ignore I did have to put a little bit of the white on top just to try and brighten it, but I feel like it still didn't really do that good of a job. So I still will try this out because it was $3. So like I said, I feel like this would be good if you are a mom, if you don't wear a lot of makeup, if you're just going out quickly, but you want something to last for a couple hours, then this would be really good for that. But I'm not sure about long wear. So like I said, it'll be down below all of the updates on each one of these products. I do like the matte setting powder. I was gonna say setting spray. The matte setting powder, just because I feel like it didn't give me a white cast and it just looks pretty natural. It looks as if I would use either my Rimmel Stay Matte or the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. It kind of looked like that, even though it is white, which is intimidating. And it definitely did remind me of the Hard Candy setting powder, translucent pressed setting powder that I really love. So this is really, really good as well. And the last item is the PS blusher in Baby Doll, like I said, and I really like the tone of this blush. I love these kind of blushes. They're just so pretty, and oh, I just can't get enough of it. But you guys know I like to really blend out my blush because I don't like it to be like, oh my god, hi, look at my face, look at all the pink on my face. Like, that just really bothers me personally. I do really like this blush. I think it is definitely worth checking out if you have a Primark near you, or again, you live in the UK, because you guys are so lucky out there. Again, can I just say, I really hope again that Primark puts more stores up around the country, because I feel like a lot of you guys are missing out on some really awesome stuff, and I do feel bad always talking about it, but you guys love to see hauls and stuff, so I don't know, I feel like I have to, even though I'm a little nervous to. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. My hair is really odd, but I have to say that officially it has been 6 months since I cut my hair, and it is growing out, and I am planning on cutting off the blonde once it gets a little bit longer, just because it looks a little weird. But besides the blonde, you guys, this is all me, and my hair might be a little greasy today, but we're just gonna roll with it. It is muggy as hell outside. But yeah, that was my first impressions on some of the Primark makeup that I got. Let me know down below if you guys want me to continue to do this. Next time I go to Primark, I'll pick up some other items. Just let me know what other stuff you guys want me to try. I am really impressed, honestly. I'm just a little iffy about the eyeshadow palette. Oh, and also I do really like the Wet n Wild highlighter, if you can still get this. I feel like Wet n Wild still sells this in their Unicorn Glow bundle on their site, but I'm not quite sure. But I do like the glow that it gives. I underestimated it, so this will definitely be a lot of use to me, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, so with that all being said, I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of me, and like this video if you enjoyed, and please hit the notification bell down below. I know it's annoying, every fucking YouTuber talks about it, I know, but a lot of people still don't get videos that there are of the channels that they're subscribed to, and it's a lot of bullshit, and YouTube needs to fix their shit, and apparently that still hasn't happened. So please feel free to hit that bell down below so you're notified when I upload a new video and all that kind of shit. So is there any more self-promotion I want to point out there? I also just wanted to update you guys really quickly. I know I said on Snapchat a few weeks ago that I was going to come out with shirts. Even though I'm not relevant, I still want to do it for fun, and it's something that I'm really passionate about, and I think I might do it on Teespring, but I don't think it's gonna happen until the end of August because I'm in school right now and everything's busy and crazy. But I'm really excited about it because they have an option where you can donate proceeds to a charity of your choice, and I think I'm going to do the National Association for Suicide Prevention because I'm big into mental illness. As you guys know, I have my social anxiety and my anxiety and depression and all that, and I just really want to be part of ending the stigma. And you guys know I just really am an advocate for for being yourself and killing the stigma, because fuck what people think. And it just really sucks that people still view us as crazy, and in the media we just get a bad rep. I'm just a really big advocate for it, so definitely a lot of my proceeds are going to be going to that charity because I strongly believe in that. My uncle ended up committing suicide. Most of you guys already know that as well, so it's definitely something that's very important to me. But yeah, so I think that's everything I gotta say. Yes, it is. I think that's all I gotta say. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And I trimmed my brows, so I feel like a lot better about myself today. Even though this hair is out of my, I can't.